Are you sure this is okay?
You're in country, dude. Live a little. Now, she's pretty sensitive, so go easy on the throttle, okay?
All right.
Oh boy, it's a dark night out. I was waiting for dark. I just finished putting all this back together, put the kickstand back on it, and we're gonna see how dialed in this thing is now before I hand it over to the girlfriend, because as you can see, the original owner's manual came with it and the title, and our selling price was right there for 200 bucks. So it even came with the original toolkit still inside. So I said this thing was like brand new. It's crazy. But it needed a little love, and I gave it some love. So we are, matter of fact, that should be locked in there now. Gas cap was working smooth earlier. Make sure everything's working good now. Gosh, I got some hair on my gloves. Let's make sure all this is doing good. Yep, okay. Alright, so tonight I'm going to run some of the old gas out. I have more fresh gas over there. I did fill the tank, but it still had some really old gas in it. So we're going to take it out, run it, make sure everything's good. Nothing's going to fall off of it while I'm driving. Nothing's going to rattle loose before I turn it over to the girlfriend. And I want to make sure that it's easy to kickstart. So I'm actually going to hold the brake, and it's weird how they tell you to kickstart this one. You actually have to go to the right side here, and yeah, you basically just kick down. That's how easy it is to start now. That's how dialed in it is. So that's gonna spin until the electronic choke comes off, and then that'll slowly stop spinning. As you can see, the electric choke is coming off now. It's decided that it's warmed up. Everything seems to be working good. Turn the headlights on, high beams, low beams, make sure all the blinkers are working. Okay, blinker back there, good. All right, this thing's ready for its first real long drive. I'm not gonna record the whole thing for you guys, but it's, yeah, I don't like to turn things over to people unless it's absolutely completed. So, it's running really good though. The girlfriend's been really wanting to take this out, and she's been waiting for me to complete it, so matter of fact, let's just drive with the high beams on for right now, because these roads are really dark, and this old GoPro Hero 4 does not do a very good job at night. So all the lights look good, everything's working. It's telling me I basically got almost a full tank of gas. It's idling how it should. Let's go take a rip, tater chip. As I drive, the headlight will get brighter because obviously the stator gives more power, as you can see. So let's go down the block real quick, and then we'll go take it along the golf course for a good fun little ride, and then we'll be back. Just cruise a little bit here. It runs good though, I'm not gonna lie. It runs pretty darn good. So we're gonna shut my face mask so you guys can hear me good. I did clock it at 42 miles an hour earlier, and honestly it shouldn't go that fast. It should be state regulated at 35 miles per hour, so I'm thinking that maybe there might be somebody de-restricted this a while ago. Let me put my feet underneath me so it's a little more comfortable. I keep trying to ride it like it's mine, and I keep forgetting it's not mine. So we're getting a little bit of cut in and out. I believe that's just the crappy gas that's in it. That should really be the only reason why it's doing that at this point. But it's not nearly as bad as it was, so we're definitely going to take a good ride on it tonight. It's slowly working itself out. And I kind of have to ride it to see what the spark plug is going to look like after a good little ride. But as you can see, it's coming into its power band nicely. So we'll make it right here. Oh wow, that little golf cart's actually cruising pretty good. Alright, let's take a ride. Turn off my blinker. There we go. And there's 30 miles an hour, so as you can see, we just cleared 30. Let's see if we can get her up to 40 here. She's climbing. She's climbing. Oh yeah, she'll do every bit of 40 miles an hour. There's 40, still going. Boy, this scooter actually does pretty good once it winds out. So she goes about 42, 45. Wow, 45 miles an hour. That's pretty good for a little Chinese scooter. It takes her a minute to get up there. And like I said, we're also running on really crummy gas right now. It's got about a gallon of crap and a gallon of good stuff, so it's not exactly running at its full potential right now, but that's all right. Let's make a right here. Take this along the golf course. Open her up some more. This thing just needs to breathe. It needs to go out and ride. There's 30 miles an hour again. So it definitely scoots along, man. It's not a slow scooter by any means. It gets up there. It gets up there pretty quick. 35, just cruising. We're gonna make it right here next to the golf course. Brakes feel good. Now this is an uphill drive, so we're gonna get as much speed as we can going uphill here. And I am gonna have to stop on a hill too, which kind of sucks, but that's all right. I set out to take a good ride tonight, and that's exactly what I'm gonna do. So we're going 35. She's cruising. Meow. Feels like a good solid ride. Yeah. So even if I give it throttle, it just builds speed kind of slowly though. It's not, you know, it's only 50 cc's. I have to remember that. But everybody's bitching about this thing on the internet. Oh, it's the worst scooter ever. I don't see that. I do not see that as being the case. Everybody's like, oh, uphill it only goes 25. Well, look, I'm going uphill and I'm over 30. I don't know what you're talking about. I have no idea what you're talking about, so we'll let this car go, and we'll do the loop around the golf course going that way and come back around. Still holding on just fine. It's not doing anything weird. It's riding just great. Up to 30 miles an hour again already with no issues. Headlights still working. All my electronics seem good. I did fix that solenoid. So we're gonna make a left here. We're gonna take the long way around the golf course. It might be a little dark for you guys, but make it right. So far, so good. Yeah, she gets up there no problem. It's no slouch. It's definitely a decent little scooter. Remember, I'm 250 pounds. It's no slouch, man. The scooter's cruising. It's doing a great job. 30 miles an hour going uphill. People are crazy. They, oh, this shit doesn't go fast. Top speed is 32. Yeah, baloney. This thing's ripping, man. This scooter is no slouch. So maybe the scooter they got sucked, or they just didn't know how to work on it. That's their problem. I don't know what to tell them. So far, my experience on this thing is great. I'm having a blast. I've already gone a couple miles now with no issues, and it feels good. It feels solid. Feels like a good ride. So make it right here. Meow. Make a left here. Check that way. And here's another one of those uphill. This is all uphill right here. I know you guys can't tell on the GoPro, but this is all uphill right here. So I'm actually going to come to a dead stop and see how it does going up this grade. Alright, so dead sit still, zeroed out. That's half throttle right there. Good pickup, came into its power band just fine. I have to remember it's only 50 cc. Yeah, we're already doing 25 miles an hour, no problem. We're climbing on 30 miles an hour, going uphill. So I'm calling bogus. I'm calling baloney. You know, everybody says, this scooter sucks. It's the worst. Apparently the Pony 50, which is what this is, everybody says is the most hated scooter on the internet. And so far, I like it. It's got 2,000 miles on it. It's doing great. So, you know, uphill climb, still going past 25. It's climbing. No issues. Came into its power band. It's doing its thing. We already saw it goes past 40 miles an hour. It takes a minute to get there because it's only a 50cc, but it does go past 40. I think it shouldn't. It shouldn't even do that. State regulated is 35 miles an hour, so it already goes faster than it's supposed to, which is impressive. Alright. See how it does going downhill. Yeah. 35, still screaming. She's gonna have a blast on this thing. And if I get some better gas in it, I think it'll even run better. That's a little ripper, dude. She's gonna have a great time on this. We're gonna go on a lot of rides together. Should be fun. Oh, I forgot how bumpy this section of the road is. Oh my god. They need to fix this part of the road. Holy crap. And then all of a sudden it goes back to like perfectly smooth again. Alright, dead sit still. Nice. So if she really wants faster takeoff, I can do that for her. Like I said, I think it's just got a lot of slow takeoff because I'm 250 pounds and she's not. You know? So the takeoff for her should be a lot more adequate than it is with me. It's got to struggle a little bit to get my butt up a hill or something. So now that golf cart's over there. We're definitely going to beat him back. He went screaming past us earlier. We are definitely going to beat him back. His golf cart goes like 30 at least. Meow. See if I can pitch into this like a motorcycle. Yep. Ooh, lean's good too. It's got a great lean factor. We'll be turning left here. So dude, I mean, I just put like 3.5, 4 miles on the scooter. No problem. You know, it's taking every bit of what I'm throwing at it. I'm a plus size rider. It's not even really designed for somebody my size, and it's doing just fine. Oh yeah. Yeah, we beat you, golf cart. You tried. You tried. You took the slow way, even though you thought it was the fast way. Ooh, that kind of hurt. I will say the suspension on the scooter, I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan. The suspension on the scooter is garbage. But as far as like speed, yeah, it just climbed up to 30 like nothing, and I'm only at half throttle, so it does just fine. Make a left here. Still running good, no issues, man. Give her a bit of the power band. Alright, now we'll take it up towards 7-Eleven, then we'll turn around and come back. Like I said, I'm gonna put some good ride time on it. I want to make sure it's gonna work good before I give it to her. So right now it's a little screaming demon. Everything sounds good and everything's running good. I mean, it's just like you can't ask for a better deal, man. I'll let this guy beat me to the light here because I'm going left anyways. So, okay, buddy, go ahead, man. I don't know what you're waiting on. Come on. Slow poke. Jeez. Holding everybody up. That dude's plan was like, hold everybody up, don't go. Now, this is a pretty good hill right here. I'm gonna go ahead and take it at 30. Still climbing in the speedometer. No problems. Climbing right on up. Still above 30. Let's see if this thing clocks me. Hey, it does. I think, maybe? Yeah, 25. Not too shabby. We're screaming along pretty good right now. faster than I should, but it's all good. We'll go ahead and turn around at the stop sign. This thing's not legal yet. It's not registered. I don't need to get it out near the open road. Not by a main road anyways. That's just asking for problems. So we'll go ahead and just flip a UE real quick. Send it on back. It's running good, man. No complaints. Once again, up past 35 miles an hour, scooting along, no problem. So you're going a little faster here. There we go. Now let's see what it clocks me at. Let's see what we can get it clocked at. 38, 39. It says I'm going 40, 43, 42, something like that. Let's see what it says on here. 43, 42. I'm scooting now. Nope, didn't even register me on that end. Yeah, that said I was going about 45. So it didn't read me going this way, and I don't think it'll read me going that way. Nope. Alright, I think we're good. I think that told me everything I need to know. Let's go home and inspect the scooter, and then tomorrow I'll give it an oil change and we'll sign it over to the girlfriend, and she's got her new whip. She's got her new ride. Once again, decent little takeoff, building speed quick, no issues. Take it down the hill real fast again. Meow. Alright, and then we'll give it a little cool off run here on the way back. Open my visor, just let it have a little cool down run. Sounds good, feels good, no issues, plenty of power. Yeah, she moves. Nice little cool down here. I'm gonna adjust the rear brake because it's nowhere near as good as the front right one is. The front right one's very tight, the left one is very weak. So we'll go ahead and set all that here in a second. But no problems, man. She got herself a sweet little ride. There you go. Still idling perfect. Everything's doing good. Good little scooter. Not too shabby. And it kickstarts on a dime, so in case she had to kickstart it, she could. That's good. I'm glad the kickstart works perfect. So, what do you guys think? Not a bad deal for 200 bucks, huh? Took a little bit of work to get her in shape, but whipped it up into shape real quick for her. Now if I can just fix my exhaust gasket, I'll be good on mine. I overpowered my motor considerably, if you guys remember that. We did a lot of work to it, and unfortunately the stock exhaust gasket could not handle the pressure, and it blew the gasket to pieces, so I got a performance gasket for it. And honestly, I was going to put the shorty pipe on it, but I think I'm just going to go back to that pipe because it's handling it very well. It seems to run really good with that pipe on there. So I don't think I'm going to put the aftermarket pipe I got on it unless I absolutely have to, but I got the new gasket sitting down there underneath it, so As soon as that comes in, we'll go ahead and get this one back on the road. It runs, it's just very loud right now. If you guys want to hear how loud this puppy is with no exhaust on it, and I'm sure my GoPro will not do this any decency, it's going to be very loud. So this is probably going to wake every one of my neighbors up right now. To you guys, it'll sound very minimal. To me, it's going to be extremely loud. So, there's that. No exhaust on it right now, not even a header. It's all open exhaust. So, whew, yeah, it smells good. Num 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 num. All right, well, this thing's ready to go to the girlfriend. Everything's ready to be signed over, and that's the last ride Dan takes on it, unless he's working on it. Other than that, it's hers now. So, pew, that was a fun project. Hope you guys enjoyed that, and catch you on the flip. Toodaloo.
Awesome! It's like a dream! It's like a dream!